You ever feel like you're just droning in a sea of diet advice? I mean, keto, paleo, Mediterranean, it is a lot. Well, today we're going to cut through all that noise. We're going to demystify these things called therapeutic diets and help you figure out which one might actually be the right fit for you. Seriously, if you've ever felt totally lost trying to figure out what to eat for your health, you are definitely not alone. There's this constant battle of conflicting information out there. Some people even call it the diet wars. And yeah, it can feel pretty much impossible to know where to even start. Okay, so let's reframe this whole thing. I want you to think of diets not as some kind of competition, but more like a toolbox. You see, each one is a specific tool that's designed for a specific job. Our goal here isn't to find the one best diet. It's to find the right tool for your personal health goals. So let's jump in. We're going to navigate this maze together. And look, this is not about giving you another rigid plan to follow. The idea is that by the end of this, you'll have a map, a way to understand the landscape, and actually chart your own course to better health. First things first, what in the world is a therapeutic diet? Well, it's not a fad, it's not a quick fix, it's a targeted, evidence-based way of eating that's actually designed to manage or improve a specific health condition. Simple as that. And now, for the big reveal. You ready for this? Here's the thing that nobody really talks about. Despite all the different names and all the marketing hype, most of the effective, well-researched therapeutic diets, they all share a secret. They are pretty much all built on the exact same foundation. And here it is. These are those core principles. Does any of this look familiar? I bet it does. It's all about eating more whole plant foods, healthy fats like olive oil, lean proteins, and of course, cutting way back on the ultra-processed stuff, the refined sugars and grains. This, right here, is the blueprint for success. It's the common ground they all stand on. So here's the crucial takeaway. You don't have to be a purist about it. As the research shows, because these diets share so many core features, you can actually mix and match. You can combine them to create a personalized pattern that really works for your body and, just as importantly, for your life. Okay, so let's get practical. How do you actually match the right dietary tool to your specific health goal? Well, in this section, we're going to look at a few common health concerns and the specialized dietary patterns that are designed to address them. Let's start with heart health. If high blood pressure is the issue, the DASH diet is a fantastic tool. It really focuses on potassium-rich fruits and veggies to help your body naturally balance out sodium levels. Now, if high cholesterol is the bigger concern, the portfolio diet is much more targeted. It uses a literal portfolio of specific foods, things like plant storols and soluble fiber that are proven to actively bring down that bad LDL cholesterol. And the power of these changes, it's remarkable. In the original DASH diet trial, people lowered their systolic blood pressure by an average of 5.5 points. Now, that might not sound like a huge number, but trust me, a reduction like that has a massive impact on your long-term risk for cardiovascular problems. You can really see that change in action right here on this chart. A drop from around 144 down to below 140 literally moves you out of a higher risk category. It's a clear, measurable improvement that for some people can even reduce the need for medication. Of course, always under a doctor's supervision. All right, what about metabolic and gut health? For blood sugar control, a low glycemic index diet is a great tool. It's all about focusing on the quality of carbs, choosing ones that don't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. Then for gut issues like IBS, the low FODMAP diet can be a total game changer. It temporarily restricts certain types of carbs, the FODMAPs, that can cause a lot of distress, and it provides relief for about 70% of patients. That's huge. Okay, now for a really powerful all-rounder. What's behind this number, 23%? Well, a major meta-analysis found that people who stuck closely to the Mediterranean diet had a 23% lower risk of death from all causes. Just let that sink in. That is a truly staggering statistic. And that is exactly why the Mediterranean diet is so celebrated. It isn't just for one thing, it targets general wellness, inflammation, heart health, you name it. Its core foods are delicious and easy to find, and its amazing flexibility is what makes it so sustainable and, let's be honest, even enjoyable for the long haul. So, seeing the power of a flexible plan like that brings up the key question: how do you actually start? We all know that going from 0 to 100 overnight pretty much never works. So instead, let's look at a manageable 3-step roadmap for success. The key here is gradual change. It's so important. In those first few months, you're not trying to be perfect. You just focus on getting rid of the biggest offenders in your diet and building a solid foundation. From there, you can deepen and personalize it based on how you feel. And then finally, you reach the maintenance phase, where this new way of eating just becomes, well, normal. It becomes your sustainable lifestyle. Because that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? For this to be more than just a diet. It's about creating a way of eating that fits seamlessly into your entire life, not just what's on your plate. Look, a therapeutic diet is most powerful when it's part of a bigger picture. You combine it with regular exercise, good sleep, and stress management, and you literally multiply the benefits. It all works together. And of course, always keep your doctor in the loop and monitor your progress with them. And finally, let's be real. To make any of this stick, it has to be practical. You do not need expensive superfoods. Use affordable, local staples like lentils and seasonal veggies. Find healthy foods you genuinely enjoy eating. This is not about punishment. And be flexible. A truly healthy lifestyle always has room for holidays and celebrations with the people you love. So we end with this. The single most important factor for success is sustainability. The perfect plan on paper is absolutely useless if you can't stick with it. So take a moment and really think about this question. What does a healthy, sustainable, and maybe even enjoyable way of eating look like in your life? That's the real starting point.